In India, a new scam is being exposed day by day. First, it surfaced in Tirupati, one of the richest temples in the world, and now similar findings are pointing toward another major temple. This is not about money, not about land, not about power. This scam has entered temples, not through devotees, but through the very ingredients used to prepare sacred food offerings. What millions receive as a divine blessing. And that raises one disturbing question. If the food offered to God is compromised, what else could greedy and corrupted minds be capable of doing to ordinary human society? Before we uncover how deep this goes, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, because stories that question powerful systems need strong public awareness. Before understanding the scam, we must understand the emotion behind it. In Hindu temples, sacred food offerings are not just meals. They're believed to be blessed, prepared in temple kitchens, offered to the deity first, and then distributed to devotees. People don't eat it like ordinary food. They receive it with faith. They share it with family. They carry it home as a blessing, which is why purity is not optional, it is sacred. At Tirupati Temple, sacred food is prepared at an industrial scale managed by government-controlled independent trust in India. Lots of lattice are produced every single day. To prepare this quantity, massive amounts of ghee are required. Not kilograms, but tanker-level supply, and this ghee is not donated by devotees. It is purchased through contracts from suppliers and dairy companies. That supply chain is where the investigation began. When ghee samples were tested, purity standards were reportedly not met in certain batches. Investigators suspected adulteration. Further probe suggested substandard mixtures, vegetable oil blending, synthetic additives, and whatnot. As supplier networks were traced, investigators discovered something bigger. The supply trail did not end at Tirupati. It extended to other religious contracts. And then another sacred temple surfaced in the probe findings. And it is Srisailam Temple. Srisailam Temple is not so popular across the world, but it is one of the 12 Jyotirlinga pilgrimage sites visited by devotees from across India. Investigations revealed a timeline pattern. Adulterated ghee supply linked to Tirupati happened between multiple years. Within that same period, between roughly 2019 and 2023, supply contracts company Bulla Baba Organic Dairy, connected to the same network, reached Srisailam. Same suppliers, same procurement window, and same adulteration suspicion. This was no longer an isolated case. It was a supply chain pattern. Probe data pointed to massive quantities. Lots of kilograms of ghee supplied. Contracts worth crores. Procurement routed through private contractors instead of traditional cooperative dairies used earlier. Once testing began, irregularities started surfacing, and scrutiny intensified. If we are living in a society that no longer fears sin, no longer fears God, no longer fears the judiciary, and no longer fears the voice of its own people, then what kind of message are we truly delivering to the society of tomorrow? A temple deity is not merely a religious epicenter. It is a symbol of history, faith, trust, and of collective civilizational confidence. Such sacred institutions demand purity and responsibility. When corruption dares to penetrate spaces that millions consider divine, one final question must be asked. What degree of punishment should those guilty of such betrayal truly deserve? Express your perspective in the comments. If this investigation raised questions in your mind, then support the spread of this awareness. Like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel, because discussions that challenge corruption within sacred and powerful institutions must reach every conscious mind.